guys, it's Auddy and Gary from GameStorm. Today we're doing a recently beaten or recently bought video. There you go. Alright, so a while back we went to Vintage Stock and I got 2 games, so I guess I'll talk about those. I got Dead Space and Bad Company 1. I played this one first. Not that great, actually. Bad Company 2 is a lot better than this. The gameplay is very, like, dumpy, I guess you could say. It's very clunky, very, like, the environment's not very good. It's destructible, just like Bad Company 2, but it's like, a tank can't run over a fence. Sometimes. Like, it'll get stuck on a fence and stuff, and you're like, what the But overall, I mean, like, the characters are good and the story's good, so you gotta play this one to, like, kind of know what's going on in Bad Company 2. So, if you're gonna play the story of both, play this one. But other than that, I wouldn't play it. And the online sucks, too. So there you go. In Dead Space, this is freaking awesome. This is an awesome game. I would recommend this to anyone. This, if you like horror games, third-person shooters, good stories, adventure, any of that, I would definitely play this. Probably took me about 8 hours to beat it. I played it on just like the normal setting. I'll play it on hard later, but yeah, definitely play that. Like Gears 3, I've had this for a while. I pre-ordered it whenever it came out, but I hadn't played the story because I was waiting on my friend to play it with me on co-op because I didn't want to play it and not get the achievement for co-op. I'd have to play it like 3 different times. Got to play it. You know, I would have had to play it once by myself, again for co-op, and then again for 4-player co-op. But the way I did it was, you know, I was like, I'll just play it the first time on co-op. Then we'll do it on Insane, because you have to play it on hardcore to unlock Insane. And then we were going to play Insane with 4 players, so that I can get that one in Insane. I also got the ROM Shadow DLC, and that was pretty badass too. I played that on Insane, but I didn't really get the achievement for it, so, but it was okay. But yeah, Gears 3, always good. We had the video about Skyward Sword. Of course, this game's awesome. If you saw my top 25 video games for up to 2011, this is my number 3, and I still think it's my number 3 after beating it. Took me about 38 hours to 40 hours to beat this badass game. Really good story. So yeah, play that. I got this for Christmas from this guy. And this game is awesome. Transformers, War for Cybertron. Can't wait for the fall of Cybertron. Now I've played this one. I played it on the hardest difficulty, and it was really good. It's like the prequel, or like the pre-story of before they leave Cybertron, like for the movies when they're on Earth or whatever. And you get to learn how Megatron like starts to control Cybertron and all that kind of stuff. It's really good. Right now, I'm currently playing Dead Space 2. I borrowed this from our buddy Blake. This game is still badass. I'm on like chapter 6 right now, and it's really fun. I would recommend both Dead Spaces to anyone. We went to Vintage Stock again, and I don't know if you can really see these. Got Glover, and I got GeForce Gemini. I'm a sucker for anything that's Nintendo and Rareware, because in my opinion, that was like maybe the best era of gaming with the combination of Nintendo and Rareware. Like, all their games are so awesome, and their music's like amazing too for all their games. So I picked this up. I started playing it last night, actually. That was the first night I started playing it, just so I could have something to talk about. But it's pretty good so far. Controls are a little weird, but you know, I mean, it's a great game. I know it is, because people have always said it is, so play that. And the Glover, holy crap, is this game hard. Like, I rented this when I was like 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there with my N64, you know, it just came out or whatever. Would go to a movie rental place and get this. My god, is this game hard. Like, I remember when I was little trying to play this, and I would get like nowhere at all, and then go return it. You know, I mean, I would get literally nowhere. Just like roam around the world doing nothing, pretty much. Then I was like, okay, I'm older now, I'll start playing this, and god, it was still hard. I was like, what the crap, man? Like, the bosses were stupid. Just because you don't know what to do. That's the whole thing. It's like, you don't know what to do. That's what makes it hard. But yeah, that's all my games that I've got. So, yeah. What you got, man?
Alright. Well, I picked this up at vintage stock. It's Robotron 64. Got a lot of stickers on it and stuff. This game's pretty awesome. Saw a review on Classic Game Room for this, and I would have never have even given this game a second look, but I like old classic arcade games, and you know, this is pretty faithful, the gameplay, to the original Robotron 2084, but it's pretty awesome. Got that at vintage stock. Picked up Castle of Illusion with Mickey Mouse. It's a platformer, kind of like in the style of Mario. Pretty awesome game, probably one of the best Mickey Mouse games ever made. You would think it's a kid's game, but it's really hard, and it's a really fun platformer. Picked up Twin Cobra. I don't know if you can see that. Got that at vintage stock. It's an old shooter I used to play at Mazio's, which is a pizza place where Austin and I worked at. Back in the old days when, you know, everybody had arcade machines. This game was awesome. It was really hard, but I think this version is even harder since I've played it. I don't even think I made it past the first level, the first time I played it. And like, I think the first time I died, it took like less than a minute. But it's really fun. Alright, I got this game right here for the Genesis called Phelios. This game is also a vertical scrolling shooter. It's pretty fun, not as good as Twin Cobra, but it's interesting because you're flying like on Pegasus instead of in like a helicopter or spaceship.
You're on Pegasus?
Yes.
Wow.
And you're like kind of fighting like beings from like Greek mythology, like Medusa and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I also picked up Jurassic Park complete in the box, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this, and also Aladdin complete in the box. You see games for the Genesis complete in the box, but these look brand new, like mint. And also still have the instruction manual, the warranty card, which I've never seen in one of these old games, and the old poster, and promo ad, which is pretty cool. Each one of these games have all of this stuff in them. You got all of this promo material here, and it comes with this Jurassic Park poster, which the Aladdin game also has this exact same poster. I thought that was pretty cool. They didn't really cost very much either. I think they were $3.99 a piece. So I had to pick them up because they look brand new. And I haven't really played Jurassic Park, but I played it back in the old days when I used to have a Genesis before I sold it. But now that I have it again, I'll definitely play that again. It's really hard. You can play as either Grant or a Velociraptor. I think playing as Grant's a lot more fun. This is a lot longer game because once you kill Grant as the Velociraptor, your game's over and you win. So you could kill him pretty quick, and that's it. And Aladdin's really awesome. I know it's on most people's top 10 all-time Genesis list. You might think it's a game for kids, kind of like Mickey Mouse, but it's a pretty difficult platformer, especially in the later stages. It's real fun. Graphics are probably some of the best for the Genesis. It looks like almost like you're watching a cartoon itself, and that's pretty impressive for an old 16-bit system. And like Austin, I picked up Skyward Sword like before Christmas. I got the bundle pack with the golden Wiimote here, and it took me a lot longer than Austin to finish this. But he had an advantage because he played some of it over here, and he kind of knew some of the stuff already. But it took me like 60 hours. But I did a lot of exploring. And,
yeah.
But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time, I'd have to say. Last but not least, picked up Ghostbusters for the Xbox 360. This game's pretty fun. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, don't pass up on this game.
It's like a movie, man.
Yeah, it's like the third Ghostbusters movie that everybody wants. It's got a lot of humor in it. All the original voice actors like Bill Murray and
Dan Aykroyd
and Harold Ramis and the black guy. I can't remember his name.
The black guy.
Well, they all come back for this game. And it's pretty awesome. The graphics are really good. Got a lot of the old characters from the game, like Slimer and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Mm-hmm. Definitely pick this up if you're a fan of the Ghostbusters. That's all I got. All right, Austin and Gary signing out for GameStorm.
See you next time.